Times. What happened? If she could read my mind, she would know what I've been through. Now I think of her sometimes, but my call's long overdue. It's the dark covered in ice, shut for good with super glue. How I would love to call her, but would it be a bother?
Hey guys, Thor here, also known as Jerron, and today is August 7th, the day after my birthday. Yesterday was really amazing. Definitely one of my favorite birthdays ever by far, so far at least, because let's keep hoping I have more. It was amazing. We went to this lounge that you saw in the video. Dave & Buster's was a blast. We played for a good hour. I wanted to keep playing. I didn't want it to end. I wanted to game with him until the sun went down. But he was ready to call it. And since he was ready to call it, I was ready to call it. And our bartender was so chill. So chill. I did give me a drink. That drink was amazing. I look forward to trying other ones just like that. I've learned a while ago, and I know I shouldn't say this because now I'm like exposing myself, but it's whatever. I'm 21 now, so anything that happened before doesn't matter. But I've tried many drinks before 21, and it's safe to say that cocktails may be one of my top favorites. They're just so good. They taste like juice. They still help you feel good. You don't get messed up off of them. I want to say thank you. Thank you for watching my birthday vlog. It was a blast. It was so much fun recording out in the wild. So many people look at you. Every content creator out there that harasses people in stores and shit like that and calls it content, for lack of a better word, you're a piece of shit. And you're probably kind of part of the reason why people look at us and don't really like us. Because when we used to record in public, people always gave you looks. But now it's like people are disgusted with you when you're recording nowadays. I'm not used to that, but I'm not surprised because media is something else, man. I wanted to tell you guys how I spent the rest of the night. So after I finished my drink, finished my food, it was so good. Before we split routes, we walked over to Wells Fargo so I could put some money in my account. And then we chopped it up by the bus stop before he had to leave. And man, it just sucked seeing my bro go another way than I'm going. I do miss when we used to live together. I miss it bad. Once we parted ways, I went to another dispensary because, you know, all these dispensaries were opening around my... Let me use the mic. The mic helps me talk better. All these dispensaries are opening up around my neighborhood and around my town, like everywhere. Like every other month there's a new dispensary. I don't know how much we need. I feel like it's getting to a point where there's too many of them. Cause like, you're just gonna be competing with all the other dispensaries, but like what makes you different than the other dispensary, you know? The first dispensary we went to was called High Rollers. That place was beautiful. I would've gotten more footage if I could've, but I don't think they really allow recording in there. So I didn't want to keep doing it, you know what I'm saying? It was so fun, meeting everyone who's, like, once they saw that we were twins, because they asked us for ID, of course. Look at my face. I do not look like I'm above the age of 22. But, they asked us for ID. He was like, oh, it's your birthday, happy birthday. So then I get my ID back, he'll take Jason's ID. He was like, oh, it's your birthday, happy birthday. He was like, it's both of your guys' birthdays? And I'll be like, oh yeah, we're twins. You guys are twins? Their reactions are hilarious. I think, like, don't get me wrong, twins are beautiful within itself, but I've learned that being a fraternal twin, people are far more surprised. Like, when you walk up to someone and they see that you share the same face, they really just take it from there and they know you're twins. But when people gotta, like, figure out, because we don't really look that much alike, their reactions are priceless. Like, me and him stopped telling people. Like, we kept letting them figure out what our ID, because seeing their reactions just made the night even funnier than it already was. It was amazing. I didn't get too messed up, as you can tell, because I'm right here chilling, talking to you. I never was a big fan of getting too jacked up. I like being able to remember the whole night. I like being able to feel fine the next morning. But it was a blast, guys. It was amazing. Pretty much, I got my money and put into my account. I went over to this other dispensary called Everest. Very nice spot, very polite people. They were too kind. Once they saw that it was my birthday, they gave me a discount. Cause we got discounts at the other spot too. Once they knew it's your birthday, they give you a discount. But then I was chopping up with one of the clerks in there and talking to them about Jason and how we just left. We split ways, but it was a really fun day. They couldn't believe it. Like, when people see that you're celebrating your 21st, it kind of takes them back to their 21st. And it's beautiful to hear people kind of reminisce on when they were that young. And they were telling me to cherish it, to not feel bad that it's over, but to like really embrace these days while they're here. And that's been like my goal for this year as a whole. For a while, I used to look too much into the past, regret a lot of my actions and decisions, knowing damn well there's nothing I can do to go back and fix it. Thank God I don't do that anymore. When I do it, I'm able to catch myself and cut it out. And then last year, and the year before that, I was stuck on being obsessed with my future. And me being lost in my future, trying to plan everything to be the exact way I wanted it to be, having executed the way I wanted it to be, the way I wanted it to see, the way I wanted it to hear. Like, I get very, 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 very hung up and obsessed over control. So this year, I decided to just really focus on the present. And that's been doing me a lot of good. It's been doing me a lot of good. It really has. I slip into it sometimes, but when I slip into it, I remember what I want. And I know that I want to be in the present. So once I slip into it, I talk myself out of it. Tell myself to cut it out. And having those voices in the dispensary kind of reinforced that. It reminded me that, yeah, today's coming to an end. But all good things has to come to an end. All good things cannot remain good if they last forever, because then how will you know the difference between the good and the bad? You know? I cherished it. Every hour, every second, every minute. Now, even though my birthday's over, I'm celebrating the whole month. That's just what I do. I've been doing it for a while now. So today, I'm actually supposed to be going to see Fantastic Four with my girlfriend. Unfortunately, I can't see her in person because I'm too broke. But I do have enough money to go to the theater, so we're going to call each other like we are now, head to our theaters and watch Fantastic Four and then talk about it. It was her idea originally. Like, we did this, the first time we did this was when we left to go see Superman. When we saw Superman, by the way, Superman is beautiful. I love Superman. But we saw Superman like that in different theaters, different parts of the city. I mean, different parts of the state. But it was a blast. We're going to do that this time with Fantastic Four. So we're going to call each other, go to the theater, watch Fantastic Four, have a blast, and I'm going to come home. I do have therapy in a little bit. That's low-key why I've been doing the way I've been doing. I have not been getting this better all by myself. I've had a lot of support from my girlfriend, my therapist, and my family. I keep getting sidetracked. Sorry, guys. This video is long enough as is. But yeah, so after Everest, the dispensary, I headed home. I was going to walk home, but my feet and my legs were killing me so bad that I ended up just stopping and waiting for a bus. Took the bus home, came home, called my girlfriend, and we watched Inception. I've already seen it, but I wanted to see it again to catch things I missed and so she could see it, because this was her first time seeing it. And we watched Inception. It was a beautiful watch. Highly recommend that movie if you haven't seen it. I tried to watch Corey Kenshin, like, finish his Mimic series, because I didn't watch him play the Mimic because I was playing it. I beat it first before I watched him beat it. I got so tired. So, like, pretty much all the gummies, the drink, everything was starting to crash. So, and don't get me wrong, I feel great. I didn't feel messed up from yesterday or nothing like that, but I was already sleep deprived. So once I started coming down off the drink and the gummies, I started getting tired, guys. Like, I was trying to watch Corey Kenshin, but I felt my eyes getting heavy in my head. Like, I was kind of like losing my head. And I was like, okay. I told myself that when this time would come, I wouldn't force myself to stay up. It's time to lay down. So that's what I did. And now we're here. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, I wanted to tell you guys how it ended. I wanted to tell you guys how I was gonna keep going for the rest of the month. I know I do plan on celebrating with my friends, and I want to plan on seeing some of my family. I want to keep going, only up from here. Now, I'm trying not to get lost in it, because this is what I meant by I still kind of obsess over the future. I do have work tomorrow. I'm dreading that a little bit, but it's okay because it's an early shift, so at least I get to get out early and get to do my thing when I get out. So, yeah. Anyways, that's about it for today's birthday vlog. I want to keep this as sweet and short as I can. I've learned that as much as people do come out and check out the channel, a lot of people are less inclined to watch the longer videos, which is okay. I completely understand. I know that once I get my following, get my foot in the door, once I get bigger amongst this platform, I'm sure people would stick around for my hour-long videos. So I'll be patient. I won't abuse you guys' time. That doesn't mean I'm still not gonna post long videos. I do like making the longer videos. It gives me more room to edit and play with. It gives people more to watch. But I will try to prioritize shorter forms of content just to make sure that everyone is there to enjoy what I've made. But yeah, that's enough ranting. Thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. My name is LoFlo, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm 21 now. How crazy is that?